Today, we will study about the seed. A seed is the part of a seed plant which can grow into a new plant. It is a reproductive structure which disperses and can survive for some time. A typical seed consists of three basic parts: an embryo that can give rise to a new plant, a supply of nutrients for the embryo, and a seed coat. If we discuss the structure of the seed, it contains a seed coat that provides protection to the embryo. It contains a hilum, that is a scar by which the seed was attached to the ovary wall. It contains a micropyle, that is a small opening for the absorption of the water. It contains an embryo. An embryo consists of few more parts. Here you can see the three basic parts of a seed: a seed coat to provide protection to the embryo, an embryo that is a living plant to provide to give rise to a new plant, and there is the food supply, that is a storage of the food for the embryo during the process of germination. So first of all, we're going to study about the embryo. Embryo is the part of the plant which give rise to a new plant once the suitable conditions will arrive. What are the suitable conditions for a seed to grow, to germinate? These are the oxygen, water, and a suitable temperature, and a supply of nutrients. When these conditions will arrive, the embryo will give rise to a new plant. Embryo consists of the radicle. Radicle is the part of the seed which give rise to the root. So it is the first part of the plant, part of the embryo that give rise to root. And whenever the germination of the seed will occur, it is the first structure that emerges, and it is known as radicle. And radicle is the basically root of the embryo. It also contains plumule. Plumule is the part of the embryo which give rise to shoot. Plumule is basically the part of the embryo which give rise to shoot. This is the part which also contains cotyledons. And what are the cotyledons? The embryonic leaves are known as cotyledons, and all of the seeds, they may be monocots if they contain one cotyledon, and they can be dicots if they contain two cotyledons.